Hey, this is Dave for Elaine Keller, and I'm just entering off of Concession Street into Riverside Park in Preston, which this road actually goes, parallel to the 401 here, which if you go west, it's going to London, and if you go the way the cars are coming here towards me, that goes to Toronto, eastbound. And there's some soccer fields here. This is a very popular park, but at certain times of day, it's pretty empty. Like there's no one over there right now playing soccer, but there's frequently soccer games and different sporting events over here. Sometimes this area is packed. Up here, there's a little section of where there's frequently a lot of people. Not right now, but some nights. Yeah, this is the Kinsman Stadium, and they have, is it baseball? What do they have here? Soccer, a bunch of different sports. I've driven by here. I kind of come into the park here when there's actually also a sort of a compost area over there where you can go get what do you call it, mulch or like sod. Now I'm just going up by the Canada. A lot of people come up here to chill out too. I guess it's just a parking lot at the top of this hill, and sometimes it's empty, sometimes it's not, but currently it is. There's somebody here. A couple cars here, but yeah, this place is also like an overlook. People come and park up here, and you can sort of see over the city, and it's very well, there's the highway here, but it's basically a little sort of spot that people come to sometimes just to hang out, but it overlooks the park. Again, there's the 401. Yeah, so this side of the park is very busy sometimes, not right now, and trying to keep the camera steady as I drive along here, trying to get some footage while also not getting in trouble, paying attention to the driving. So I'm holding the camera and I'm just sort of heading through the park. And the park, Riverside Park in Preston, is there's a lot of trails actually in this forested area here. If you weren't from here, you wouldn't know if you were supposed to be back here necessarily, because it's sort of the back of the park, and the trails are kind of everywhere here. Like there's little stations where you can park and then walk. Like this is a station here where you can kind of like park here and then walk over this way down that trail. But it's a good walking park. People come here. Sometimes people are here late at night, just sort of parked, in the dark, doing God knows what. So, but yeah, people are basically, no matter what, they're just sort of like chilling here in the park. Day or night, there's cars like kind of just parked everywhere. There's a rule that says you're not supposed to drive through the park at 11 p.m. or after, but sometimes I do that. But yeah, there's sort of more of this green space over here and more of it over there too. And yeah, there's always people here on their bikes and like walking and, having picnics and having barbecues. Like families come here. Sometimes I'll come here, there'll be a big cookout. Like sometimes there'll be like several cookouts at the same like time in each of the different alcoves. You can't just like set up your barbecue anywhere here at the park. I'm not talking about the rules of the park, because I'm not really like, I'm not the guy to ask about park rules. This is where they have like a fair here every year. I forget what it's called, but there's a fair here. There's fairgrounds, sort of a baseball kind of area, you know, a diamond, what have you. One time I played a concert here and it rained. I was playing over here on the stage and it was pouring, and we were just like, our electric instruments were getting wet. It was fun. Yeah, people kind of drive through here all the time. It's yeah, it's a very, like, you know, it's connected to the city. Obviously there's always city vehicles around, and like, this is a bus depot here too. Are the buses here? No, they're not here, but sometimes there's like a bunch of buses here. And then over here, is this open now? Can I drive through here? Sometimes this is blocked in the off season. Actually, it's blocked right now, but I'm gonna just sort of go like this. Why is it blocked? Park closed. I don't know, is it still technically winter according to these people? I don't know, but you can drive through there usually, and that's where the river is. I guess, is that the Speed River, or is that the Grand River? I think it's the Speed River, because it connects with the Grand River. Down a ways. So yeah, basically, even on a day like today, very drab day where there's like, you know, nothing going on, there's still like dozens of people here kind of creeping around. Not creeping around, you know, just, you know, they're around. They're making use of the park, having fun in whatever low-key way. They're just taking a bit of respite, you could call it, I guess. I like this park. Why is it all blocked off? Sometimes, yeah, depending on the season, the little roadways are blocked off. But yeah, let's just sort of cruise in here for a second. I'm always sort of in and around here. My mom has said to me in the past, she's like, don't go to the park at night, because you never know who's gonna be here. Oh yeah, there's a skate park right there. And just like playground equipment. But generally I think this park is for sports. There's like this marshland here. Like when you're walking through here, this goes and connects with Eagle Street. There's a bridge, like a walking bridge over there that is through the forest. A few minutes. My arm's getting tired. If you're interested in living in Cambridge, you should give Elaine a call for sure, because she's very nice and she has a lot of experience in the KW region, doing real estate, and she knows her way around, and she has tasked me. Well, we have a slight agreement where I go and get this footage for her YouTube channel, and I get to be an assistant, doing this kind of like the stuff that Google, basically Google Maps would do, just like drive around with a camera and just show the scenery. So I'm a helper. I have other talents, I suppose, but I'm also from Cambridge, and Kitchener. I've lived in Cambridge, Kitchener, been very part of the community, I guess, even though, you know, I'm not a major figure in the political scene or anything. I'm just a guy, artist, but I know how to hold a camera horizontally and film you know, scenery, even though this is technically illegal to drive around and hold a camera like this. But it's so basically barren here. There's no one here, and I'm paying attention to my driving. I'm just trying to get some scenery, get some shots, get some like you know, there's the 401 again. It's sometimes that 401 is at a standstill when I drive by here. Like if I'm in the park and I'm just like chilling, driving through the park, which, you know, is kind of a hobby of mine, to just cruise around, listen to some tunes, have a coffee. I will avoid the 401 as a driving route because it's a little too hectic for me. But I like to admire it from afar and go like, yeah, I'm glad I'm not on that thing. Because this part here, yeah, if it's rush hour, there'll be like traffic backed up 4 miles here from Kitchener to Cambridge or whatever. Like this is coming into Cambridge, coming into Galt, but we're still in Preston. You can't get to Preston via the 401. You have to go down to the Highway 24, and then you can get into Cambridge, and then you can quickly swerve into Preston. But yeah, I love this park. It's the biggest park in the area. Excuse me, can't talk. Drinking dairy. It's clogging me up here a bit. This is allergy time for me. So right at this point, April like 17th, 18th, whatever it is, all the things blossom, and then I slowly seal up with, you know, I can't breathe, I can't see. I'm just an allergic mess. I have to take Reactin. I mean, it's neither here nor there, but as far as my narrating, it interferes with my narrating. You know, the congestion interferes with the narrating. So I wish I could go on the other side of the park and show you the river, because that's like the prettier part, I guess. Although I love the whole park myself, but the Riverside is the part you want to see. I could just get out and walk, but it's a little bit cold, and I'm in my gym clothes, so I would just be a little bit too chilly for that. And I think you get the idea of the park. I might do another tour sometime. This is sort of the second go round here. There's a kind of a pond, and there's those buildings when you're in the park. These are at nighttime, these buildings, all year they sort of have Christmas lights or whatever. There's it's a very pretty view of those buildings, those apartment buildings. But yeah, if you're wanting to move to Cambridge, then one of the big features would be this Riverside Park, because if you're an outdoors lover, if you're someone that likes to take walks, and you know, you like the quiet life, and you know, you sort of just enjoy just relaxing and stuff, then you might want to check out this park. Here, I'll go around here. Around this building, there's these buildings here that are kind of like used, but they look kind of abandoned, but they're actually used for city purposes. And then over there is that big factory that I always see. What is that factory? I forget. But so concludes this video of Riverside Park. Again, if you're moving to the area, you may want to give this park a look, because it is just so darn exciting.